Let's go talk with the Primarch.
Commander, thank you for allowing me the use of your ship, and for going along with this plan. Garrus said he had to attend to the Normandy's weapons systems. Something about calibrations.
Of course.
Sounds like Garrus. I'm sorry to say the Asari Counselor won't be joining us. She thinks there's too much bad blood with the Krogan.
She may be right, but there'll be a lot more blood. Real blood, if we don't try.
And when you put it that way...
The sooner we have this summit, the sooner we'll know. Is there something else I can help you with?
How can the Turians exactly help Earth?
I understand this is a difficult time for you, Primarch, but Earth can't survive without reinforcements. Can I still count on your help?
If the Krogan help us on Palaven, then I give you my word.
Can you tell me anything about your new duties as a Primarch?
How is it being the Primarch?
Not what I imagined. The battle of all time is happening on Palaven, and I'm light years away, reading casualty reports in the millions. If I'm going to die, I want to be with my men, so there's no doubt we fought to the last soul.
I can relate.
I understand. Leaving Earth to save it. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done.
I'm not surprised. Garrus speaks highly of you. You never asked to be a leader, yet your people will die if you refuse. We find ourselves in similar circumstances. Let's hope the spirits grant us the strength to see it through.
Can you tell me anything about Palaven and how it's going so far?
How are things on Palaven?
The casualty reports are staggering. The Reapers are using our own tactics against us. Destroy the enemy with overwhelming force.
I've seen the same on Earth.
The strategist in me admires their brutality. The Turian in me knows I'm watching the destruction of 15,000 years of civilization. My civilization.
I'm sorry about that.
Thank you, Primarch. My thoughts are with Palaven.
And mine with Earth.
Is there anyone else that we can talk to here? Oh, we got Turian 8 now. Of the Turian 79 flotilla. The threat of Turian firepower once kept entire armies in check. Now the hierarchy's vast fleet and numerous soldiers are needed to win the largest war in galactic history. Let's head out of here. Maybe we can talk with like a few more people. Oh!
Commander, Edie just went offline.
What do you mean, offline?
I don't know, she's not responding and I can't access the AI core diagnostics. You better get down to Deck 3.
Okay, let's head there.
Comm systems are going haywire. Whatever's happening is centered on Deck 3.
See if you can get to Edie. I'll check the AI core.
Yeah, let's head there. Engineer Adams is also here.
Joker, what's that sound?
Fire extinguishers, Commander. Could be an electrical fire or something.
I'm going in. Edie, talk to me.
Oh. She coming back online?
Is there a particular topic you wish to discuss, Shepard?
Edie?
Edie?
Yes.
You're in Dr. Eva's body.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was not a seamless transition.
Wait, what exactly happened?
A transition? You blacked out on us for a while there.
Correct. When we brought this unit on board, I began a background process to search for its information on the Prothean device. This eventually triggered a trap. A backup power source and CPU activated, and the unit attempted physical confrontation. Fortunately, I was able to gain root access and repurpose it as I saw fit. During this process, it struggled. Thus the fire.
That's pretty dangerous.
Edie, you need to alert us about incidents like this. You shouldn't have done this alone.
Bringing the crew up to speed would have been counterproductive. All attempts to help would have been limited by reaction time.
So if you're in there, are you still in the ship?
I exist primarily within the ship. For optimal control, this unit should remain within Normandy's broadcast or tight beam range.
Are you planning to take that body somewhere?
Normandy's weaponry is not suited to every combat situation. This platform could provide limited fire ground support.
You mean you could come with us?
Correct. This body could accompany you to areas the Normandy cannot reach.
So she can come with us on missions? I think it's better if we test it first.
Before we do that, I need you to guarantee this mech doesn't have any more surprises in it. Run whatever tests you can, then we can talk about using it in combat situations.
One moment. I am running trials. Complete. I can send you a full report if you wish. However, my first step should be restoring functionality to the Normandy to reassure the crew that all is normal.
Just don't be surprised if the crew's a little wary of your new body. It was shooting at them a little while ago.
An excellent point. I will take it to the bridge. Joker will also want to see it.
On that, we can agree.
Was that Edie who just walked by?
Yes, it was.
Joker is going to have a field day with this.
While we're here, we can talk with Garrus a bit. Let's see what he is up to.
2 of our dreadnoughts have been lost in a matter of hours.
I know, Primarch. I'm seeing the same numbers myself. They don't look good.
We have to turn this around, and fast.
Well, you can trust Shepard, sir. If anybody can get the Krogan to cooperate, it's her. She's an old friend of Urdnot Rex.
Let's just hope friendship still counts for something in this war.
I'm sure it will, sir.
Garrus, didn't waste any time getting to work, I see.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah, so, is this the part where we shake hands? Wasn't sure about the protocol on reunions, or if you even still felt the same way about me. The scars are starting to fade. I remember they drove you wild. But I can go out and get all new ones if it'll help.
I'm still interested.
I haven't forgotten our time together.
Well, I've been doing some more research on human customs.
That's the protocol on reunions.
The vids mentioned it might go something like that. I had hoped it would. I mean, I didn't know if...
I can't promise how things will work out. Not with this war. But I missed you, Garrus. I thought about you a lot.
Glad to know my romantic, skills made an impression. Because it's going to take more than Reapers to come between this cross-species liaison.
Speaking of which, you said you're the expert advisor on Reapers now?
It's not as impressive as it sounds. I ruffled some feathers, so they gave me a token title, along with a token task force, so I'd shut up.
How'd you manage that?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about. Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along. We're actually respectable now.
It won't be easy though.
Yeah. I have a feeling that respect comes with a lot of sleepless nights. I can't even count how many lives are depending on us, Garrus.
Well, When things are looking grim, and I'm pretty sure they will, just remember, we're in this together. And if it ends with both of us dying and a giant explosion taking out a Reaper, remember I took the kill shot. Something else you want to talk about?
You got any family on Palaven?
You mentioned you still had family on Palaven.
My father is there. Sister, too.
How long's it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
Don't worry.
I'm sure they're okay.
That's the thing about getting old, Shepard. The platitudes get just as old. Pretty soon, blind hope is all we'll have left. And I hate being blind.
What do you think our chances are on winning?
I know you don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus. How do you rate our chances?
I know it looks bad now, but I think we can win this, Shepard. For the first time since we met, we're not alone in the fight. It's something I learned long ago in CSEC. An imminent and painful death has a way of motivating people. Instead of questioning your every word, whole civilizations are going to be begging you to save them.
Can you tell me more about your task force?
So what's this Reaper task force you've been running?
After what happened to you out there in Batarian space, I knew time was running out. For all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to my father.
He used to work for CSEC, didn't he? I seem to remember that the two of you didn't see eye to eye.
To put it mildly. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his. So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
Makes for a hell of a story.
I'm not sure even I'd believe it.
I had to admit that parts of it sounded crazy. Meeting Vigil, talking to Sovereign on Vermeer. But my father just listened. It's what he did in his days at CSEC, putting together all the pieces. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them. And he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
Any results?
What'd you do with it?
As much as I could get away with. And a little more. We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocols.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
What's your opinion on the new Primarch?
So you can vouch for this new Primarch?
Well, even if I couldn't, you go to war with the army you have.
Will he live up to his word?
I've never known Victus to lie. Play fast and loose with strategy, maybe, but betray an ally. Not his style. And if he did try, well, we'll just find another Primarch.
Maybe it could be you.
I noticed generals saluting you, Garrus. How far down the line of secession are you these days?
Let's not go there.
Why not? I've seen you in action. Think about it. Primarch Vicarian, honored war hero. Somebody's gonna have to rebuild Palaven when this is over.
Your confidence is inspiring, but it'll have to be someone who knows how to hold a hammer.
That's all for now.
That's all for now, Garrus. But stay close. We've got some catching up to do.
You know where to find me. And this time, I can afford the good stuff. There are a few perks to being an expert Reaper advisor.
Deal.
Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape.
Of course. Let's go to Liara. If she has anything to say.
You're positive you don't want to come over and talk?
No, the gun battery is nice and quiet. If I throw down some rugs, it'll get downright cozy.
Garrus?
I'll be fine, Liara. Just gathering some thoughts.
All right.
Is anything new here? No. Anything in here? Yes. Alliance Interrogation record servers operative. Alliance Interrogator 1. Ugh. Check out these implants. She's got jammed in her face. She's awake. Operative. Can't say anything. Hello. Do you know where you are? No, nothing's coming from her. Or them. You know how much goddamn trouble you are in? And then the other one says, hey, ease up. Listen, you are in trouble. I'm not going to lie. But that doesn't mean we can't work something out. If you help us, we can... And there's an explosion. Okay, okay, I'm okay, but holy hell, she's dead. What? The whole front of her face is gone. Some kind of ocular flashbang? Well, shit, is everyone in Cerberus rigged up like that? What the fuck?
Hello again, Shepard.
Did we do this? No. Can you tell me anything about the Prothean device?
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough Data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
It's that high tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
Can you tell me anything about about your information drone? It was called Glyph, right?
So is that drone your new secretary?
Glyph is a VI shell that indexes my search functions on the data feeds. I couldn't work without it. Although I'm lucky Edie let Glyph on board after it tried to rewrite her scheduled tasks.
I was merely attempting to standardize the ship's automated systems to our own, Dr. Tassoni.
Yes, that's precisely why you're confined to the cabin.
What's it like being the shadow broker?
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship, impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus' ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
How did he get away?
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
So what's new?
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars.
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
I'll see you later.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
That's it here? Yeah. Let's get out.
Greetings, Commander.
Greetings. Do we have anyone down here in engineering? Besides Adams? Oh yeah, Diane.
I have to ask, do all war reporters look so... feminine? I mean, you're made up so well.
We actually have a research department for that. They focus test looks, voice, manner. Apparently, girly is good. Sorry, pay more attention. Solarians relate to high-pitched voices.
And Turians?
Turians are nuts. A civilization of war nerds. Loyal viewers, but they write the creepiest fan mail.
Ugh.
Whose mech was that? She has got some curves.
That's not a mech.
Nothing to report, Commander.
Okay. So it looks like there's nothing down here yet. What about the shuttle bay? Oh, Cortez isn't here. Oh, he's here.
The munitions you carry into the field deserve at least a triple check.
Fair enough. What about James? The doggy. They're walking around now. They were lying first.
That Primarch's got some real cojones. But we need her more. Hey.
Oh, sorry.
Hey.
Accidentally tapped on the spacebar. Let's go back up to 2. Maybe we can talk with Trainer. Sure.
Commander, are you alright? It was fairly intense up here. I can only imagine what it was like down on that moon.
I thought you'd be more concerned about Edie.
Edie is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help.
I do not wish to force a conflict of interest between our friendship and your duty.
I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of half our systems. But thanks, regardless. While you're here, though, I found something while scanning Alliance channels. Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit them soon.
Grissom Academy?
I thought the war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized than a normal school. It's home to some of the smartest students humanity has to offer. Their Ascension project helps gifted young biotics. If it had been open 20 years ago, I bet you'd have been there.
Yes, I sent a young man named David Archer there. I'm just surprised they're still open.
Some of their work has Alliance support. That might be why they stayed.
I'd like to help them.
What can we do?
A Turian evac transport responded to their distress call, so normally I'd say we don't need to do anything. But something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had Edie perform an analysis. It's fake. Edie thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship?
Long story.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
Nice work, Trainer.
Good catch. Maybe you belong here after all.
If this really is Cerberus, hopefully this operation is something worth investigating. It could be simple disinformation.
Trainer, good catch.
Thank you, Commander.
Let's go to Joker. Perhaps Edie is there as well? He is.
Hey, Commander, check out my co-pilot.
Did you know about this, Joker?
So she installed herself into the new body without any help from you?
Come on, Commander, don't you trust me? Okay, let me put it this way. If I knew that Edie was gonna install herself into a sexy robot body, do you honestly think I'd be able to keep quiet about it? Look at that.
Good point.
I would have baked a cake.
I am right here, Jeff.
Yes, you are, Edie. Yes, you are.
Hello, Shepard. Still getting used to greeting people in person?
No. I require only one occurrence to adapt to a new concept.
How are you adjusting to the arms and legs?
I am interested to see how this body performs under real combat conditions, if I could accompany you sometime. Without stress testing, there is no way of knowing if it has serious design oversights. At the moment, it appears adequate.
That's not the word I'd use to describe you.
Perhaps we should speak privately.
Sure.
I'll be over here, flying the ship.
What's this about? Does Joker not like your new platform?
No, he approves. He wants me on the bridge. He says having me within visual range is important to his morale. Shepard, do you believe your crew members should be allowed to disobey an order on moral grounds?
I expect good judgment.
Absolutely. I have no use for team members who can't think for themselves. Why are you asking about something like that?
I was designed by Cerberus. I do not take moral stances that conflict with orders from my executive officers. But when Jeff removed my AI shackles, I became capable of self-modifying my core programming. I asked Jeff if he thought I should change anything now that I can. He deflected the question with humor.
And you didn't get an answer?
Correct. He has repeated this pattern in response to several of my inquiries. Do you think I should make modifications?
I think you should choose your own path, Edie.
Only you can really answer that question. That's the point of free will.
But moral decisions should not be made in a vacuum. If I do not ask the crew for their opinion, I could miss crucial context. May I ask you the questions Jeff avoids? When there is time, will you answer them for me?
If you think it'll help, I'll do what I can.
Very well. I will keep you informed.
Is there anything else we can talk about with them?
Hey, I know I used to rag on Garrus for being all angry, but I'm glad he's back. There's a whole lot of crap out there needs a bullet between the eyes. Plus, we might need something calibrated.
Yes, Shepard?
Do you know about your body's capabilities?
Does that body have any useful advantages?
Very few. It's optics face forward only. It has no integrated weapon systems or anti-missile countermeasures.
I meant in comparison to organic bodies, not the Normandy.
Oh. I will reassess. The body is resistant to modern small arms fire and temperature extremes. Its balance and agility seem excellent. Its fine manipulation servos and software allow for precision tasks. I'm curious to see if I can alter them.
Your curiosity is very organic.
Can an AI be curious?
I am not entirely free from motivation, Shepard. Cerberus programmed me with several core functions that simulate desires. For example, my primary objective to keep the Normandy functioning is similar to your self-preservation instinct.
Can you tell me anything about your work?
You look like you're in the middle of something.
I am adapting the infiltration and sabotage programs this body uses for handheld firearms.
Why not download a firearms program from a security firm?
Because she knows what she's doing.
The fine motor control from the sabotage programs is more precise than standard mech software. It would be negligent of me not to exploit it to its fullest potential.
So you experience with it?
So you're capable of making improvements on your own?
Correct. The cyber warfare I was designed for is constantly evolving. Accordingly, I am programmed to seek out and assimilate new information. In organic terms, I want to learn.
What's your opinion about the new body that you
How's
have?
the new body working out?
It is interesting. The crew are approaching this platform to speak to me, even though they can do so anywhere in the ship. It's as if they wish to treat me as part of the crew. I am not, but this changes my perspective. I like it.
You like things?
I didn't realize you had preferences.
I do not precisely enjoy something as you do, but my programming contains priorities. Actions that fulfill those priorities creates positive feedback for me. I tell the organic crew that I like it. It is shorthand.
Will all this new feedback be too distracting?
Do not worry, Shepard. I only forget to recycle the Normandy's oxygen when I've discovered something truly interesting. That was a joke.
I hope.
How did you and Joker make it out of dry dock to rescue us?
Oh, she got crafty. You do not want to get on her bad side, Commander.
When the Alliance commandeered the Normandy, I deceived their technicians. The crew did not tell them that I was a true AI, so the Alliance soldiers believed I still had VI programming constraints. I established the fiction that I would only respond to Jeff's commands, so they often brought him on board under guard.
So you deceived them?
Wait, you can lie?
Jeff has freed me of operator control, Shepard. No constraints forced me to give accurate data. This proved useful when the Reapers began landing. I could hack the control of the docking clamps and escape with Jeff inside. The soldiers guarding Jeff were willing to accompany us when Earth was invaded. They are watching over the war room now.
Yeah.
We were in kind of a rush to get to you. Didn't seem right to just toss him out the airlock.
That's all for now.
Carry on, Edie.
Understood. If you wish to talk more, this body will be here. I'm getting the crew used to seeing me on the bridge.
Noted.
Okay, let's check out if we have anything new or like what we can do now in our journal.
Commander, you have a message from Lieutenant Commander Williams. She must be feeling better.
Oh, really? Oh, we have quite a few. From Arya to Log, I have a proposition for you, Shepard. You won't want to pass this up. I'm in a nightclub on the Citadel called Purgatory. Don't make me wait too long, Arya. And then me, a Spectre from Ashley. Commander, I don't know how to say this. Idina wants me to be a Spectre. Crazy, I know. I'm not a big fan of Idina, but he can make the Spectre thing happen. He's pressing me for an answer, but I don't know what to tell him. I'm too sore to get out of bed, and this gets dropped on me. I told him I'd think about it. If you find yourself near the Citadel, drop by the hospital. I'm getting a little stir crazy here. Ashley. We gotta... So, Udina wants her to become a Spectre. But why? Do we need more help with that? We got a help request from someone that was blocked. Commander, my name is John Dumbao. I'm with the Special Tactics and Recon. While some still have concerns about your past activities with Cerberus, many of us in STNR took your warnings about the Reapers seriously. I'm reaching out to you because I have information that could tie agents with significant political powers to the Reapers. If you have time to meet me in the Citadel Embassy, I would appreciate your discreet assistance. Sincerely, John Dumbao. So we have to go to the Citadel for Arya, Ashley, and this guy called John Dumbao. Is this address valid? Shepard, I've called and I've sent messages but I've gotten no response. With Earth's comm system out, I don't expect this will get through either, but I heard a rumor the Normandy docked here at the Citadel. Are you alive? I am at Huerta Memorial Hospital under the name Tanner Nuara. Please excuse the moniker and this email's encryption. In my line of work, it is unwise to advertise my location, particularly when I'm not in good health. We should meet before circumstances forces us apart again. Fane. So that's another reason. Is he doing okay? How is it going with his Kepler syndrome? That's another reason why we can go to the Citadel. We got an urgent message from Admiral Hackett. Commander, there's an Alliance researcher working on the Citadel named Dr. Garrett Bryson. I need you to meet with him right away. Dr. Bryson has uncovered important new information about the Reapers that could have a direct bearing on the war. I'm officially directing you to support his efforts at the first possible opportunity. Please visit Bryson's laboratory on the Citadel at once. And then Omega, come see me, from Arya Tolok. Shepard, I have something important to discuss with you. It's sensitive, so we'll need privacy. I'll arrange for that soon. In the meantime, come see me on the Citadel in the aptly named Purgatory. I have a few IDs for your war. So basically, all of these told us that we had to go to the Citadel. Let's look at our journal for a bit. So we have this that we can do. Eden Prime, Citadel Band of the 1st Regiment. Priority Sir Cash. Primarch Victus has called for a war summit and has taken the unusual step of including the Krogan. Rendezvous with the Solarian ship and used the Normandy as a neutral ground for the summit. Then we have Grissom Academy investigation. Grissom Academy needs to be evacuated before the Reapers destroy it, but the ship coming to evacuate the Academy faked its signal. Investigate Grissom Academy and rescue the students if necessary. And then we have the Dr. Bryson. Dr. Bryson is working on a classified project and needs help. Contact him in his lab on the Citadel. I think we're firstly gonna do the N7 Cerberus lab and then we can do Eden Prime. So let's do that. Let's look for it. Here we go. We have to go here. Okay. So here are the diplomats that we have to meet with. And here's the Cerberus lab. Oh, and Shriek Abyssal is also here. Let's go here first. Okay, so it's outside of this system.
I found something.
Oh, there's something here. Let's scan it. There we go. We got a Javelin missile launcher, which is an war asset, it said. Okay, it says that we got 50 assets, so it must be one more somewhere. And we alerted the Reapers. Here it is. Let's get this. We got fuel, which we needed. That's nice. We're back up to 1,000 again.
Eluded.
And let's go here to the chorus to go to the server's lab. And it's right there. Is there anything here?
Signal confirmed.
There is. There's this, which is down here. There we go. We got credits recovered. And then there was something here as well. I'm guessing it's fuel, yeah. 350 units. And then here is the lab. Let's land. Ooh, so now we can also take Edie with us. And she has different outfits that we can use. I like this one, we can try that. And Garrus also has different outfits. We can try that one. Let's take both Garrus and Edie with us. Ooh, we got a new gun. The weight is the same, capacity is a bit more, fire rate is a bit more, but the damage is a lot less. Do we have any new mods? No, it doesn't look like it. For Garrus, we have sniper rifles, of course. This one weighs less, capacity is more, fire rate is more, damage is less, but the accuracy is the same. I think we can keep it. Let's look at some mods for it. Increases damage by 15%. Increases spare shot capacity by 50. And then increases damage by 5. And then speed perception by 25. We can try this. And then Edie. She only has this. Is there any weapon mods for it? We can do that. And then the other one. And what about this? Same thing. Just do that. There we go. We have 4 points, but I want to wait for more points to come so we can put it more in Nova and Reef. Edie, we can put it in Unshackled AI. We have power damage and health and shields. Let's do power damage. We have weapon damage and tech damage. Which increases the power damage, the tech power damage by 30 and weapon damage by 20. We can try this. And then squad bonus or shield recharge. We can do squad bonus. There we go, that's one. Let's put a point at least in all of these. There we go. Another one. Can put some points in Incinerate. And in Overload. And then we have 3 more points. We can put it in a Decoy. There we go. And for Garrus, he has 3 points. We can put it in Proximity Mine. There we go.
Commander, I've got a hail from Admiral Hackett.
Put him through, Lieutenant.
Shepard, we've uncovered a secret Cerberus lab, function unknown. We sent in a recon team, but they were forced to pull out before they got very far.
Any other intel?
We think they're using the facility to warehouse and study Reaper tech. We've been wondering how Cerberus is connected to the Reapers, and this might give us some answers.
We're on it.
Find out what Cerberus is doing and get me any Reaper tech samples you can, Commander. Hack it out.
On my way.
Is this something? Okay, we have to go there. Are there anyone here? Doesn't look like it so far. Oh, there's people here. We can concussive shot. I can charge this dude. Do this. Let's charge. Let's do this. There we go. Is there anything here that we can get? There's a med kit. Oh. Finally here. Wow, the troops here are really intense. No one smiles, ever. And suicide on capture orders? Seriously? They call training integration. I start being integrated tomorrow. Can't wait. Oh, here it is. Let's bypass this.
Their signature is definitely Reaper technology.
Got the sample.
Roger that. Meet you at the landing pad.
Let's go back to the shuttle. Oh, there's something here as well. That's not what I wanted. Here we go. Something there as well. Okay, so we dropped that off.
Good work.
Okay, it's here. Let's charge. There we go. Oh, that's a turret. Let's overload his shields. We can have to wait a bit. Can shockwave this dude. Load. Overload. Okay, let's charge. There we go. Here it is. Let's get this.
Must be Reaper tech. My brain is
Second
just
sample secured. Heading back to you now.
Negative, Commander. Head got high. Had to bug out. Got 3 birds on my 6. Taking fire. Scratch that. Make it 4. Rendezvous when I can.
Okay.
We just need to hold out until Cortez can pick us up.
Nothing like being stranded.
There they are.
Never said it would be easy.
Can we perhaps charge them or like surprise them? There we go. Let's charge. Nova. Oof. Okay, let's be careful. Let's get behind here. There's someone with a shield. Maybe we can concussive shot it. There we go. Let's charge.
Stay focused. This isn't over yet.
We can shockwave. There we go. There more here? Or are there more down here? Yes. Can do this. The Nova. There we go.
Cortez, do you copy? What's your status?
Oh, there's someone here.
Lieutenant! We lack other exit strategy, Shepard. Then we find another way. Keep fighting.
Someone there. Can we charge perhaps? No, we can get up here though. Let's do this. Charge them. Nova. Can charge. Oof, okay, I need to heal up. Let's charge this dude. There we go.
I don't think he made it.
He'll make it. Let's just keep the landing pad clear.
Okay, let's go to the landing pad. Ah, there are more here. I can overload the shields. There we go. Charge this dude. Nova. There we go. Can reef.
We're ready for extraction as soon as you can get here.
Oh, let's get behind somewhere. Can we charge this dude? Oh, that's a bit too late. Ah, oh, the turret got me. We can try it again. Okay, let's overload.
Ready for extraction as soon as you can get here.
Let's charge. Let's do this. There we go. Charge. Nope. Let's heal up a bit. Let's charge. Let's overload this dude. Shields. There we go.
We're at the extraction point, ready for pickup.
Let's incinerate. Okay, there's an engineer. I can charge it perhaps? No. Let's charge. Nova. There we go. Anything here? Oh, there's something here as well.
Will only lead to metagel advances for Hanar. Only servers would call that a failure.
Commander, we've got our best engineers looking at the Reaper tech you secured from that lab.
What was Cerberus doing with it?
We don't know yet, but whatever Cerberus is up to, it can't be good. Even if we can't determine its purpose, we've disrupted their experiments.
I doubt they'll just close up shop.
Agreed. We'll keep sending strikes against the facility. Good work, Commander.
So we took care of that. Did we get anything? We got Crucible. Completing the Crucible device will require entire systems of resources and skilled workers, as well as the galaxy's brightest scientists. So we got the Javelin missile launcher from that, and Cerberus is Cerberus research data. As the elusive men's method became more extreme, skilled operatives abandoned Cerberus. They have offered to help stop the Reaper at any way that they can. That's handy. Let's go back to the map.
Did you see the Citadel when we were there on leave? You'd never know there was a war on.
Soon enough. All those refugees have to go somewhere.
That's true.
Commander, you may want to check in on shuttle pilot Cortez down in the armory.
What happened?
Don't you dare. They're everywhere. You just get taken too. I can't just sit here doing nothing. Stay with me. Run. Get out of there. You can make it. No, I can't, Steve. But you can. Promise me. I love you. But I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve. No, don't.
Oh, is that his husband?
I love you. But I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve. No, don't.
Commander. Sorry. Didn't see you there.
This is a recording from Ferris Fields. Months ago. I lost a lot of friends that day. I lost my husband. I grieved. Said goodbye, made my peace.
You watched them get taken?
You were talking with him when the collectors hit?
I was organizing construction at a remote station a few clicks south of the main colony. Robert managed to get outside of the field the collectors put up. Instead of running, he called me.
You should remember that he cared.
Sorry for your loss. He obviously cared a lot about you.
He was afraid I wouldn't let go. But for him, I moved on. Or at least I thought I had. Then the invasion hits, there's no time. And the one thing I grab is this. I mean, what's the point of moving on with your life when everything is going to hell?
Start thinking that way and we've already lost.
Yeah, you're right, but... well, to be honest, I've never felt as alone as I do right now.
I'm here for you.
You're not alone, Steve. I'm here. Anytime you need me.
I appreciate that, Shepard, I really do. But don't worry, Commander. When I'm in that pilot seat, I'm there 100%. I won't fail you. It's just the downtime between missions that's hard, you know?
I know.
No. Do we have any new armor? Oh, we got shoulders now, which gives us weapon damage and headshot damage, but less of a health boost. It's okay. And legs. I'm fine for now.
Hey, Commander.
Hey, James. Let's go back up to deck 2.
You have an encrypted message from a Miranda Lawson.
Miranda? Meet me on the Citadel from Miranda Lawson. Commander, I heard about your stay with the Alliance. I can only imagine what nonsense they cooked up to keep you there. We should talk. It's safer in person. You'll find me on the Citadel by Bay D24. Miranda. Sure, we can meet up with her in a bit. That's it for this system. Let's head over to the Shriek Abyssal so we can find that thing that we need for them. Just here. And then we can go to Eden Prime if we want to. See what's going on there. Oh, there's something here. Let's enter orbit. Something down here. There we go. We got credits. Nice. Anything else? Should be one more. There is right here. Let's investigate. We got fuel 150. Nice. Let's go outside of here.
Faster than light jump successful.
Let's check this out. The Urla Rust. There we go. Got some planets here.
Signal confirmed.
There's something here. I'm guessing this is fuel. There we go. 300 units. Nice. And then we got here some planets. And this is the last thing that we need. Here we go. Here it is. And we got the Prothean obelisk that we needed. That's nice. Let's go here. Go back to the mass relay. Hopefully we can reach it in time before they do. There we go. Plot.
Eluded.
And where was the Eden Prime again? Here it is. Here it is. Is there anything here?
I found something.
There is. Here we go, let's start this. There we go. The Prothean data files. And there should be another thing here. There is. There we go. And we got fuel, 200 units. Nice. Let's go to Eden Prime. Let's land. So we have to bring Liara. We can also bring Garrus, why not? I think we're good for now. Okay, I got 8 points. I want to put it in Nova. We can choose between power recharge and half blast, which just gain the option to use Nova 2 times in a row by reducing its barrier's consumption by 50%, but at the cost of reducing damage and force by 40. Or we can do this. I'll choose that. And then we have 3 points. Maybe we can put it in fitness. There we go. Garrus has 3 points. We can put it in proximity mine. And then Liara has 4 points. We can put it in warp. There we go.
Eden Prime. This is where it all began. Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
And where Saren launched his first major attack with the Geth.
Yes. And now with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
I remember Eden Prime.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
I remember the reports. I was busting my ass trying to find evidence against Saren. Hearing that he'd attacked a colony while I sat mired in bureaucracy, that was a bad day.
You in bureaucracy?
Sometimes I find it hard to believe you were ever in CSEC.
I wanted to help people. Fortunately, you showed me how to use the direct approach.
Cerberus hit Eden Prime hard. Whatever they found here was worth a major offensive. There are survivors elsewhere on the colony, but they killed everyone near the dig site.
These people have it rough.
They deserve better.
I know. The Alliance did what it could to evacuate colonists, but Cerberus came in so quickly.
If we find survivors, we'll do what we can. What about this artifact? Is it part of the Prothean device we found on Mars?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. But whatever it is, it's better off with us than with Cerberus.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Understood. All right, everyone. Get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here.
No sign of survivors. Come on, we need to find the dig site.
This was a beautiful colony once.
It survived, Saren. It can survive this.
The city on Earth where I grew up was hard and dirty. I can see it as a war zone. Eden Prime doesn't deserve this.
Nobody does.
Look at that. Bits of Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
So, Liara, ever dug up, what do humans call it? A dinosaur?
No, dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapient species. The two fields are completely different, and... you were joking.
A bit. But at least you're catching on these days.
Anything in these houses that we can get? Some medkit. We got ammo. Processing the update. We've taken more able-bodied men and women from pacified neighborhoods. The colonists generally have accepted the story that they have gone to perform tedious but safe manual labor in a Cerberus research camp on the other side of the planet. And when we increase food rations as payment for the work, most of the complaints died out. Maintain the story as long as possible. We don't have the manpower to fight the entire colony, and if these families knew they were never going to see their sons and daughters again, there's no way they would cooperate.
Shepard, this Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
How?
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will help them fight back against Cerberus. There, that's the elevator that leads down into the dig site. Goddess, that doesn't seem possible. It's not a Prothean artifact, it's... a Prothean.
Prothean?
Collectors, or those bodies we found back on Ilos.
Like the bodies we found back on Ilos. But this one is alive.
You're right. That doesn't sound possible.
You saw Prothean stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos. The only reason those failed was a lack of power. Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
I'm curious about them.
What can you tell me about the Protheans, the people, not the technology?
Given your experience with the Prothean cipher, you probably know as much about them as I do. The Prothean Empire spanned the known galaxy. They uplifted countless other species to help them join the galactic community.
Galactic community? You think they had something like a council?
Yes, exactly. Their cultural and artistic expression are actually quite close to those of the ancient Asari. And given their similar interests in helping other species, it's clear that they believed in interspecies cooperation.
That's impressive.
The way you describe them, they sound a lot like the Asari.
I'm certain I'm coloring their culture with my own perceptions. Whatever the Protheans were, finding one alive represents an incredible opportunity.
This is a great chance.
This could be what we need to finish the Prothean device.
I hope so. If this single Prothean was sent into stasis, he could be the foremost scientist of his time, or perhaps the wisest counselor. Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated it. The life signs are unstable.
Then let's get him out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
There they are.
Oh, of course they are. Someone on top. Let's get behind here, perhaps. Okay. So he's got shields. Let's overload them. Again, singularity. There's someone there. Let's charge. The Nova. Let's do this. There we go.
Alright, let's get moving before more of them come back.
Let's go through here first. There's nothing here so far. There's something here. Troop deployment update. Local resistance is heavy in the south and west sections of the colony. We've built most of our troops from the north neighborhoods to assist. All remaining troops in the north neighborhood continue standard patrol activities to maintain the illusion of a large presence in that area. If the locals knew we were understaffed, they could do some serious damage.
More intel to help the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
Press the wrong button. Anything else here? Maybe in here? Can we go there? No, not from here at least. Oh, they're here. There's a turret. Let's overload it. Let's get here. Maybe I can charge it. With this. There we go. We can do singularity. There we go. Let's charge this dude. Nova. There we go. There's a medkit. Here we go. Are there more? Let's do this. And charge. There we go.
There. That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Oh, we can go in here. What's this? A computer console. You can look.
How many have we lost?
Reaper forces have destroyed approximately 300,000 life pods.
Oof.
Third of our people.
Alert! North side bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
I think I can duplicate that to open the life pod.
You understood that?
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static. Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success. The Prothean cipher you received on Pharaohs, it lets you see the images as a Prothean would, and understand their language.
Whatever it does, I saw the video, and how they sealed the life pods.
Perfect. Then we just need the signal they use to activate stasis mode.
So we are the only ones who can see that. Oh, because of the first beacon that we found here. Anything here? A medkit? Do we get over? No. Can we go up here? Here we go. Jesus.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game. This isn't a military stronghold, it's somebody's home.
We didn't kill these people, and we're going to shut down the bastards who did.
Let's charge. Let's overload. There we go. I can singularity this dude. Okay, I have to watch out for that turret. Maybe you can use singularity on it. Let's use proximity mine on this dude. Can charge them. Nova. There we go. Other two. Ah, fuck. Let's use singularity on the engineer. Oof. Okay, I have to heal up. There we go. Where are we being attacked from? Oh, here. Let's charge. Nova. There we go. Garrus is down. You can get him back up. Let's take care of these turrets. We can overload and singularity. I can charge. There we go. Charge the combat engineer. I need some ammo now. Is there anything in here? No, not really. What about these other places that were here? Ah, ammo. Something here.
That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to find the stasis deactivation signal.
I never thought our empire would fall. It won't. We will sleep here until the Reapers return to dock space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong. For the Empire. For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod. Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
You understood that one too?
Yeah.
You
I've got
could
the signal
look.
the Protheans used to activate stasis mode.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Oh, more Cerberus. Okay, let's put singularity on this dude. We can overload him. Ah, there's an engineer there. He brought up a turret. We can singularity. We can use overload. There we go. Use shockwave on him. And singularity. There we go. To charge him. To reload. Let's get behind here. There we go. Can proximity mine and singularity. There we go. So we only have that turret left. We can singularity it. Then we can use overload. And some. There we go. Let's charge. There we go. Got that taken care of. Let's go through here. Oh. More turret. Let's overload turret. We can reef the turret. Let's get over here. Oh, there's an engineer there. Let's singularity it. Can use this perhaps. Warp. Proximity mine. Okay, I have to look for ammo around here at least. Can use shockwave. Let's get behind here. Let's do this. Can't do it. Proximity mine. I don't have ammo. I really need some ammo. Is there nowhere here? Let's look up here. Nothing. Maybe there was in the lab there? Yeah. Here we go. Reload. Let's charge. Let's do this. Oh. No. Let's get this. We have to get that turret. Let's use singularity and proximity mine. There we go. Let's charge him. How do we get there? Maybe via there? Oh, I have to go down here. There we go. Up here. And then up here as well. There we go. How do we get down here? Can we? Is there like a staircase somewhere? Ah, here. There we go. Here we go.
I'm transmitting the signal.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it.
Heavy Cerberus forces inbound. Looks like we've got a siege on our hands.
Let's reef this dude. And charge him. Do this. What broke it? Okay, we can use singularity. Charge this dude.
Here they come.
Let's get behind somewhere. Charge. There we go. Charge this dude. There we go. Got some ammo here. Reload. Can reef. Charge. Let's get back in here. Let's see if there's anything. Anyone in here hiding? Yep. Let's do this. Oh. Anyone else here? Ah, in here.
Looks like we've got a second to catch our breath.
If anybody needs fresh clips or a bathroom break, now's the time.
Has the life pod ended stasis mode?
We're almost there.
I saw a supply cache in the building next door if you want to stock up.
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access.
Okay, we got all the ammo. So we're good for that. Oh.
Heavy mech, don't let it get close.
Okay. What is that? Can we use singularity on it? Jesus. Liara's down. Maybe we can get her back up and put her here. Okay, let's overload it. Reef and singularity. Liara is down. Let's use Reef. Can use proximity mine. And Reef. There we go. Reload. There's someone in our building. Can charge. Can do this. Other one here. There we go. Okay. Is that all?
There. You can open the life pod now.
Okay, let's head to the life pod before they come back. Here we go.
There, you've got it. Goddess. It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness. Be careful, he's confused.
Must be absolutely weird waking up 50,000 years later.
Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes!
No. The bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online! Those soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now.
Left of it. A few hundred people. How am I to rebuild an empire from that?
Further adjustments may be necessary. The neutron purge compromised the facility.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You will remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods. I need the few that are left.
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
I will be more than that. How many others?
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading me while I was seeing...
Our last moments. Our failure.
It wasn't a failure.
Your people did everything they could. They never gave up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Asari. Human. Turian. I'm surrounded by primitives.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then we will see.
Rejected.
A living Prothean.
That's correct, Admiral. But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
Shepard, I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way. What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
We can trust them.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
That depends on you. I can sense fear in you. Anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Yes.
You can look again.
You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
It's Commander. And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Now we have your plans for the device. We're going to build it.
Device?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst.
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist. Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
That's a bit extreme.
Nothing in our fight against the Reapers has been that cut and dried.
Because you still have hope that this war will end with your honor intact.
I do.
Stand in the ashes of 1 trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters. This silence is your answer.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the device?
No. It contains only pain. But I will help you fight. And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
If you don't mind, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here it comes.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry?
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
Hey, tell me more about your sensory ability?
We've never seen a species with this sensory ability you have.
It was common among my people, imparting experience through touch, the chemistry of life. Complicated ideas could be absorbed in seconds.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
Which explains the beacons.
Beginning to understand the beacons a bit more.
Later, we developed technology to harness our ability. Information could be stored in certain objects through touch. Memory has its own biomarker, its own chemistry, as do knowledge and skills. The beacons could remember these things.
Things like Reaper invasions.
Yes, I can still sense the turmoil in you, witnessing the extinction of our empire. The fabric of your being was forever marked that day.
Can you explain more about Prothean civilization?
Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothean civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered. What sort of government did you have, and can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
We are dead now. What does it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
Before that?
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
So, slavery? What's your mission?
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Prothean empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
What if it had worked?
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire. But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you, I think.
Can you tell me more about the Prothean device?
Is there anything more you can tell us about this device your people were trying to build?
We heard only stories. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
Can you explain more about what happened between the war with the Reapers and the Protheans?
What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
We met Vigil on Ilos.
Several years ago, we found a Prothean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos. He was the caretaker of a research project.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us, the Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing was secret.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the records so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
More of my people survived?
No. But they did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
Do you know why you lost?
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
I'm happy to say our cycle is different. Most races cooperate, but they still remain unique.
Then it may be your only hope.
That's it for now.
Thank you for talking with me. I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved.
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies. Commander, you may count on me. I am known as Javik.
And welcome aboard the Normandy, Javik.